Hey guys, MrTLexify back, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 worst power locations in Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 1, and of course Black Ops 2. Now with the worst power locations, what I basically mean when I say that is how annoying is it to get to the power switch to turn on the power, and what are the disadvantages to it. But anyways guys, let's get straight into the video. So coming in at my number 5 spot, this is going to have to be Kino Der Toten. Now what I don't like about the power switch is that first off, it is on the complete opposite side of the spawn room when you start off in Kino Der Toten. And also, if you want to play on Kino Der Toten with absolutely no power, there are a lot of disadvantages. Number one, you can't get any of the perks, which is obvious, but number two, if you don't turn on the power, Kino Der Toten will actually lock a whole side of the map, a huge portion of the middle of the map, and that part is the best spot to get hoarding strategies going. And also that part of the map is where Juggernog is, so it does make it very difficult if you don't want to play with the power switch on Kino Der Toten. And also, if the mystery box does end up in that middle sort of section, you can't really do anything about that if you're playing with no power. It does cost quite a bit also to get to the power location because it is on the other side, but there are a lot more worse locations for the power switches on the other maps. So anyways guys, let's get straight onto the number 4 spot, which I believe is going to be Verrucht. Now what I don't like about Verrucht, again, it is like Kino Der Toten where the power switch is on the complete opposite side of the map. But with Verrucht, if you are playing with many people, it's going to be very challenging. Say if you're playing with 2 people, one person will be locked on one side of the map and the other with the other side of the map. Now this is going to be very challenging because if one person downs, they will have to die out because you can't get them. And also it's going to make it very challenging for the very first rounds that you're going to be playing. It's not going to be very fun, and that is why guys, I think the Verrucht power location is just pretty bad in general. But guys, going down to the number 3 spot, this is going to be Mob of the Dead. Now with Mob of the Dead, it's not really something I enjoyed with the power switches as on the Afterlife mode where you have to activate every single thing every single time. Honestly, I just didn't like it. Again guys, remember this list is my opinion. I love how it was something new and something innovative, but I like it when I just flip on the power switch and it turns on every single thing. I didn't really like this sort of Afterlife thing, and also how the Afterlife was a quicker vibe, especially if you're playing with other people. You can only go into Afterlife once every round. That does kind of suck, but on solo you can go 3 times and it is great. And Mob of the Dead is one of the easiest maps to get to high rounds onto because you basically always get 3 quicker vibes if you manage to stay alive. But anyways guys, going down to the number 2 spot, this is going to be Origins. Now what I don't like about Origins is there are 6 generators scattered around the map, and to turn on the Pack-a-Punch, or to get the Pack-a-Punch working, you have to turn on all 6. And what's the problem with this is that you have to actually pay to turn them on as well. There's zombies that spawn when you turn them on. It gets very challenging, very hectic. I do love the new innovative idea, but I just think it was too much. And also every couple of rounds or so, those zombies will come back and they will take over the generator and turn them off, which will disable the Pack-a-Punch if you have all 6 generators on. So that is why I don't think the Origins power thing is the greatest. But my number 1 spot, guys, you are absolutely going to despise, and I just despise it. I'm going to give you guys a little hint to what my number 1 spot is right now. I absolutely hate this map, and if you guys have seen my other videos, you will know exactly what map I am already talking about. But anyways, let's go on to the honorable mentions. So for our first honorable mention, this is actually going to be Shangri-La. Now with Shangri-La, it's not that challenging. Again, it is on the complete opposite side of the map with Shangri-La, but also there are 2 power switches, which doesn't really make a difference. Like, they're very close to each other. There's just 2. I don't know why they decided to add 2. There's just 2 for some sort of reason. except the problem with Shangri-La is just a very hard map to get around with, and that is just, I essentially just don't like Shangri-La's power location. I just don't like Shangri-La at all. But anyways guys, going down to our second honorable mention, this is actually going to be 5, because with 5 you have to buy almost every single door on the map 5 to actually get to the power. And also when you turn on the power, it is very scary. It's in a very secluded little room in 5. It's in the very basement of the map, and then you got all these teleporters, and which basically means that zombies can come from any corner. It's a very hard part of the map, but I don't think it would have made it onto the list. So guys, now going on to the number 1 spot, and I bet most of you guys already know what this one is. This has got to be Transit. Now with Transit, number 1, the power switch will not actually turn on everything in the map, which is the stupidest thing ever. You have to build the power switch as well, and then they added the turbine, which the turbine you have to build, and it's a portable power source that isn't unlimited. You have to actually bring it around with you. It's just a very stupid idea, and once it breaks you have to go all the way back to the beginning and get it. And also with the power switch location on Transit, it's literally, you have to go on the bus for such a long time. It's literally going a 360-degree circle around Transit to get to the power switch. The Transit power switch and the Transit power in general is just so stupid, because the power switch itself, you can even turn it off as well, and you have to do that for parts of the Easter eggs. It's just a very bad map for power distribution in the map, and I just do not like it at all. But anyways guys, that is going to be it for the top 5 worst power locations on this video. If you have a suggestion for the next top 5, put it in the comment section below. Love you guys so much, and let's see. I'm going to be absolutely daring, and if I don't hit this like count, I don't even care guys. You guys give me all the support I need. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 likes. I know you guys can do this one. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys all. Follow me on Twitter. Tweet me any questions you want me to ask for my 60,000 subscriber Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.